Up to all of that hype. We've been getting lucky with these game of the weeks and game of the nights. Girls 6A matchup number 8 Sheldon against number 3 South Medford. Picked this one up in the third. Irish up 1. Kaili Chamberlain. There we go. Thank you, Julia. With a pretty little step back, Panthers take the lead, but you can't rest on defense. 7 seconds left. Olivia Pierzina dribbles through a multitude of Panthers defenders, goes coast to coast, throws it up. Count it. Irish regain the lead going into the fourth. Final second, Sheldon up 3. Haley Sowers at the line looking to ice the game, and she's got ice in her veins. Sheldon with the big win over South Medford, 60-56.
Must be the luck of the Irish. South Eugene on the road against Grants Pass. We go to the third. Taylor Bryant. Check out the up and under move. South Eugene takes the lead. Fast forward, Grants Pass with it. Adria Klingler drives to the tin, hits the floor, gets it to go. Grants Pass makes more plays down the stretch than South Eugene does. South Eugene falls 34-28.
And Roseburg taking on North Medford on the road. Both teams looking for their first win in league play. Jane Ursepti pulls up, buries the jumper, but Roseburg does respond. Riley Russell finds herself open from the land of plenty. Give me all 3 of those. And a little bit of mayo on the side. Back the other way. Hannah Drysdale fights her way inside for 2. Roseburg, though, would fall on the road 46-41.
South Eugene Axe is hosting the Grants Pass Caveman. Boys Hoops first quarter, Skylar Rich takes the shot. But check this out. Call out the SWAT team. Coleman Mechanic with the hardcore block right there. A couple possessions later, Corbin Lopez. He'll pull up from the elbow. That's a jumper. That's 2. Drain for the Cavemen. Axeman with the ball now. Great ball movement right here. Bryce Bocher pulls up deep 2, puts South Eugene ahead. Axeman win a close one, 72-68 over Grants Pass.
The quarterback playing a little bit of basketball too. Sheldon boys facing off against South Medford on the road. There's Patrick Herbert. You know, there he always is. There's Patrick Herbert doing post work where he always is. And if some is good, more is better. All Irish in this one. Griffin Line decides to go take some ankles as well. Why let Patrick Herbert have all the fun, right? Line goes up. QB, killer crossover to the bucket. Sheldon improves to 3-2 in league play, 60-45 over South Medford. And one more score in the 6A Southwest Conference. Roseburg comes up with a win over North Medford in overtime. The final from that one, 68-65, a good one.
Top team in 5A, Churchill taking on Ashland. Grizzlies hung tough in this one. I like that handshake, by the way, but the Lancers are good. I mean, really good. Kaylin O'Neill, straight away, triple is good. We'll see more of him later. Spoiler alert, I wouldn't lie to you, would I? O'Neill, check this out. Straight away, another one. Churchill with another win. Lancers by 40.
Come on, we're in TV news. We never lie. Right over at Willamette, the Wolverines playing host to the Eagle Point Eagles. Third quarter is where we pick it up. Luke Burke moving the ball around, kicks it to Tyler Culver, and a long 2-step back. That's all right. I'll take it. Wolverines lead up to 21 at this point. Moments later, Owen Crossfeed and the big man, Jacob Curtis, getting busy in the paint. The hoop, the harm, the bucket. Willamette leads 44-23. Closing seconds of the third now. Cross looking to create some space. Hiding behind the screen, the James Harden special, except there's no foul on the other end of it, and that wasn't a travel. Wolverines cruise to the win, 72-33.
Wait, that wasn't James Harden right there? Crater taking on North Eugene. Second quarter, the 6'10 beast, Nate Biddle, driving in the lane and finishing with the lay-in. Easy money right there. Now the Highlanders with the ball, and it'll be Nate. Check this out.
All right.
Underneath right there, gets his own rebound, then turns around for the pull-up jumper, drain it. Crater pulls out the win, 49-45 over North Eugene. And one more from 5A Midwestern. Thurston bounces back after that Churchill loss quite nicely, I might add, knocks off North Bend 55-47.
Thurston still certainly a player in a 3-team 5A2 Midwestern League. Now to the girls' side of things, the Lancerdome. Churchill taking on the visiting Ashland Grizzlies. First quarter, Natalie L. Stone off the hesitation gets the lay-in to go. Lancers up 2 early. Later, Churchill turning defense into offense. Tiara Bolden gets the steal out on the break. Kiss off the glass. Lefty to Churchill on a 7-0 run. Closing seconds of the first now. Isis Smith. That's too much space. He can't give that to Isis Smith. She hits that one from long range. Lancers get a big 40-point win, might I add. Final 63-23.
What would Mark Jackson say? Hand down, man down. Now heading back to North Eugene, the Highlanders looking to avoid the sweep against Crater. Third quarter. Comets getting into paint with some ball movement, and Maya Van Hook. Not a hook shot, but she gets the layup to fall. North Eugene trails by 21. Moving to the fourth now. Avery Young kicks it to Van Hook. She attacks, and swings to Presley Robinson, and she does the rest. Baseline J. North Eugene drops their third straight game, falling 53-18. And a couple more scores from 5A Midwestern girls. North Bend edges out Thurston 47-40, and Willamette downs Eagle Point by 20. Final score of that one, 45-25. Still some 5A on down to go in our schedule tonight.
Yes, that is true, sir. Up north in Corvallis, we had a crosstown rivalry played out right on the floor. We start with the girls. Crescent Valley taking on Corvallis. Raiders and Spartans, what more can you want? Ruby Krebs to Daniela Dersch-Smith. Three-pointer, that opens us up. Corvallis' lead ballooned to around 15, and they had it all game, but the Raiders had a furious late-game comeback off the inbound. Callie McClade for the bucket. It's an 8-point game with about 25 seconds left, but free throws down the stretch. Miranda Tucker ices it. Corvallis wins this one 61-53.
And some more scores from Mid-Willamette girls. South Albany drops one to Silverton 60-21, and West Albany Central still waiting on the final score of that one. And to the boys' side of things, Spartans hosting the Raiders in this chippy game from the jump. No one was swatting Jasper Reynaldo, though, in the post turnaround. That's easy, too easy. Crescent Valley decided to say, hey, let's space it out instead. Shakir Sardani pulls up on him. He had an incredible hot start to this one. Gets the deep ball to go. And then he'll take his man off the dribble to the rack. Check this out. Over Ronaldo. That was impressive. All 7-3 of him couldn't get it. Spartans get this one 61-41 is the final.
And elsewhere in 5A Mid-Willamette boys, West Albany picked up a road win over Central 40-35. South Albany dropped another one to Silverton, falling 58-46.
Girls 4-1 Elmira taking on Marist, and this game got ugly. Abby Doer off the inbounds pass, and that's too easy. Rolls it in off the rim for the score. Spartans up double digits, and this is just pretty right here. It's Madison Fisek gets the inbound off the corner and splashes it home. Marist puts a 30-point beating on Elmira tonight.
Ooh, man, more scores from 4A Skyam. Cottage Grove sinks Siuslaw 64-31, and Marshfield stays undefeated in conference, knocking off Junction City 56-44.
Boys 4A Skyam League right here. Cottage Grove squeeze past Siuslaw 58-50. Marshfield gets a sweep over JC 58-53. And Marist breezes past Elmira by 21. The final there, 73-52.
In boys 4A Oregon West Conference, Philomath knocks off Sweet Home by 12. They win 58-46.
And Philomath defeats Sweet Home 63-19 on the girls' side.
All right, so let's take a look at some Mountain Valley scores on the girls' side. Cresswell gets the win over St. Anne Christian 36-29, while Pleasant Hill gets Lapine 49-37.
Mountain Valley boys, St. Anne Christian defeats Cresswell 48-42, and Pleasant Hill downs Lapine 70-37.
All right, so let's take a look at the Far West League scores in 3A. St. Mary's Medford drops a game to Douglas 75-33. Big win for Douglas. And Sutherland just outlasts Brookings Harbor 50-49. Let's continue on. Cascade Christian gets the win over South Umpqua 57-50. Julian.
Yes, and Douglas gets the 40-point win over St. Mary's Medford 75-35. Sutherland squeaks one out against Brookings Harbor, 1-point victory for them.
All right, and on the other side, yeah.
And South Umpqua also a 1-point victory. They take down Cascade Christian 53-52.
Tight games in that Far West League. 2A Central Valley Conference. The Oakers with a big-time win over Monroe, two at the top in that conference, 44-28. Your final. Central Lynn continues their winning ways. Big win over Eastland Christian Academy, 59-31 to the boys.
To the boys' side, Oakland also gets the victory here, downing Monroe 44-28. And Central Lynn, too much for Eastland Christian Academy, 59-31.
All right, so let's continue. Still waiting on reported scores in the Sunset Conference. Gold Beach and Waldport went off tonight, as well as Reedsport and Coquille. We continue on through Myrtle Point. 2-point win over Bandon, 44-22.
Sunset Conference girls scores. Waldport takes down Gold Beach 52-28, and Coquille dominant over Reedsport 72-20.
We got one more.
And then it's Bandon. They drop this one to Myrtle Point. 1-point win for Myrtle Point in this one, 34-33.
All right, 1A Skyline League coming around the stretch here. Elkton gets the win over Umpqua Valley Christian / Melrose, 56-34. Your final, Days Creek beats Yoncalla 52-34.
And Umpqua Valley Christian Melrose takes down Elkton 64-29, and Yoncalla Days Creek boys scores are still waiting on that one. And now it's time That's my favorite segment of the show. Abby's legendary play of the week, and we got something a little different tonight, right?
Should I know? Yeah, I'm messing. Of course I know. We're here doing this show.
jokester.
Of course we're supposed to know. Class was in session at halftime over at Willamette. The new boys soccer coach and PE teacher, Jason Burke, shot for shot with one of his students.
Ooh.
The layup, that's easy. Okay, simple enough. The free throw, all right, that works too. The three-pointer, he would end up getting that as well from the corner. Yes, sir. And now we got sudden death. He beat the kid. He had a chance to win $50 if he can take it from half court. Unfortunately, no extra credit. I'm still giving him a B for the overall effort.
Yeah.
That was solid.
He was at an A for, 3/4 of the way through the semester and then, didn't do well on the final day.
Yeah, it's enough. Good job, Coach Burke. Nice.